Hi everyone, my name is Colleen. Thank you for joining me today for 30 minutes of strength-focused training. All you're going to need is a mat or soft surface, water nearby so you can listen to your body and rehydrate along the way, and a single weighted object, either something you can just hold in both hands. It can be a kettlebell or a stack of dumbbells, single or paired, body weight, plates, soup cans, gallon of water, whatever you have in your house will always work. We're going to start with a warm-up and with a cool-down and hit the muscle groups in between. So what I want you to do first is make sure you have space to just step the feet side to side. Have the weights close by. If you're not on the soft surface you're going to be working on, be near it or have the mat nearby. Then I need you to just make sure you can roll the shoulders back and down 2 times. Pinch the shoulder blades back so that when you're here, it's that punch posture. But I want you to step the feet, press back, proud, wide shoulders. And then I want you to always try to keep that chest expansion for me. And then bend the knees slightly. Now, pull the belly button into the spine like there is a string at that belly button, pull it in. Let's start to just sit back and down into your squat. We always want to warm up those big power muscles to the legs, so down and back, let's go. This is at your pace. Remember, quality over quantity every time. I want you to focus on shoulder blades back and down, chest proud. Sit back in that toddler chair. Breathe every time. When you sit back, can you pop your toes up? Ground your heels. Can you relax the jaw and the forehead? Could you get a little lower, even if it means you slow down just a little? Give me 2. 1 more. Then all I want you to do is go ahead and think. Can you step? Give me a high knee. So step to the right. Pull that knee in. Other side. Step left. So get into that wide stance. Just drive your knee up. It's not cardio focused. High knee with that core. Land. Just a shift and a knee. Shift. Knee. So baby lateral lunge. High knee. Lunge. Knee. Drive that core. Slice it through the middle. Land the foot soft. Inside, outside edge, big toe to heel. Can you give me right one more time? Left one more time. Then I want you to go ahead, step those feet into your lunge stance. Right foot forward, left foot back, back heels up, long legs. Promise me when you go down, you can still see your front toe clearly. Both knees bend, chest is up. If you can't see that big toe in the front, I need you to extend your stance longer. And if you're wobbly, widen the legs. Give yourself more support in the base of the feet. Then I want you to drive down, up, up. If the knees bother you, don't go as low. Really focus on getting that front foot grounded, heel to big toe, back heels lifted. Give me 2. 1, hold the bottom. Then I want you to really lock and load the front leg. Hands, do whatever you need to. That back leg, can you tuck it away? Think of tick-tock. So tuck it. Get narrow. Then back to the lunge. Tick, tock, wide, narrow, tick. Hide it, wide. Let's go. At your own pace. I want that front glute to start to catch on fire. Belly button into spine here is super important. Brace your core, drop the shoulders. Breathe. Is your front foot still flat? If you don't have that glute starting to light up on the right side, plant your heel. Give me 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it in. Switch. Right leg back, up and down. Let's go. Full lunge. Adjust your feet as needed. up and down. Chest proud, promise me your chin isn't tucked into the chest. And then when you go down, press up with the heel in the front.
3, 2, 1.
Are you breathing? Can you feel all the toes in your shoes? The answer should always be yes. 3, 2, 1. Go down. Kick. Narrow. Cock. Back to lunge. Hands. Use them wherever you need them. This can be at your own pace, so if it needs to be super slow, I want you to feel the strength build in that front leg. Because you lift to re-stagger your stance. Front leg. It burns. Belly button's in. If you can create more space in the upper body, drop your shoulders. Breathe. Down, back. Down and narrow. Down and back. Down and narrow. Warming up through different planes, different motions. Give me 2. Tuck it back. Bring it out. One more. Tuck it back. Bring it out. Step it in. Just wiggle the toes. Wiggle the feet, ankles. Make sure everything's still there. And all the muscles you started with still have connection. Then we're going to work on just a little balance to finish up your warm-up. But we're going to hit the floor. So if you need the mat for your hands, you'll have it. Remember, first, I want you to give me a kickstand with your left leg. That means take it back. Little baby kickstand. Hands, use them for balance. Single leg deadlift to start to make sure you're not going to kick anything behind you. Hinge. Up tall. Twice. Foot in. Walk it down. Plank it out. Push it up to that standing. All the way up. Right leg back. Kickstand. Single leg deadlift. Twice. Flat back. Step the feet side by side. And turn down. Hinge at the hips. Find the hands to the floor. Walk out to your full plank. Make it strong, flat back. Walk it in. Can you do it one more time each side? So kickstand, left, lift, slow and controlled. Flex that foot, heel to the ceiling. Step it in to the deck. Make that plank proud. Kickstand, other side. Make sure you're switching legs. Lift that back leg. Flex your foot. Step it in, plank. Walk it down. Take your time. Speed is not the motivator here. Stand up, roll your shoulders. Grab your single medium weight. Rehydrate if you need. We're going to start standing before we hit the ground. So if you need to rehydrate, you do so as we move. Remember, you have one body. Take care of it. Whatever weight you have, just take it to your chest so that it makes you stand proud in that goblet posture. So it needs to be here, not here. Tucked in tight to that chest. And then step the feet into what you would call like wide with a quick little toe turn out. So if you had a wide stance, pop the toes to the corner because we're going to do squats with a variation of fun. So go ahead, sink it down for me. Let's go. Pop down, up. Now pop the toes to me, lift your heels and pivot. Sit back and down. Pop the toes to the corners. Heels down. Toes to me. Sit back and down. Glutes to the wall behind you. Toes out. Toes to me. Toes out. Flick your toes to me. Feel the legs have to work differently. Toes out. Heels are always down and grounded. to me, down and back. Out. To me. Out. To me. 4 times. To me. Keep the toes there. 3, 2, 1. Now give me a slight pivot to your left side. Into your lunge. So back heels up. Lunge at 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn to me. Toes out. Down. Flick them to me. Flick the toes to the corners. Out. Down to me. Squat it down and back. Out. Toes to me. Toes out. Belly button still bracing that lower back. Stay here, toes to me. Go down 3, 2, 1. Turn to the right. Just a small pivot with that back heel. Lunge. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pivot to me. Wide. Flick the toes to the corner. Down. Toes to me. Down. Out. Down. To me. Down. Out. Down. You're almost there. To me. Now flick them out. 4. Counts. With the toes out. 3, 2, 1. Now drop that weight. All I need you to do is get as low as you can hold. Sink it low. Let's go. Then row. Elbows wide. Row that weight up right to the chest. Right up there to that breastbone. Row elbows wide. Wide. Are you low in those legs? The answer should be yes. Are you breathing? Oh, the answer is always yes there. No matter what. Give me 2. 1. Just stand up tall. Flick the toes to me. Get low as you can. Now, row narrow. So change the grip on the weight. Row narrow to the belly button. Straight back. Elbows straight back. Is the chin out of the chest? Is it tough? Are your legs kind of on fire? Give me 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up tall. Let those legs relax. Flick the toes out down. 4 rows. Wide. Elbows. Reach for the rib cage. 2, 1. Stand up tall. Toes to me. 4 narrow rows to the belly button. Elbows to your ribs. Let's go down. Narrow row. Hips back and down. 1. Hold it up. Drop those arms. Stand up tall. Now, drop the weight to the side. Find your mat. Find either a single weight that you can use for your back and your chest, or a stack of weights, but remember, we're gonna work with the shoulders because they'll stabilize you. So have a bailout weight if you need it, and remember, arms are always weight if they need to be. As long as you keep moving, I'm happy. So bring your back down. Promise me when you come down to the floor, lower back is supported, not arched. So walk yourself out so your head, neck and spine are supported. Then just make sure you can draw the belly button in and down. Lower back is connected. Then I want you to just wiggle the toes, make sure they're still all there. Flip the palms up and out for me just to give those shoulders a quick little break and relax. Then draw them down and back into your mat. Then whatever option of weight you're gonna go for, pick it. If it's 2 dumbbells, I would recommend nestling them together and start with the feet on the floor. Take those dumbbells right over your forehead, and I want you to take the elbows narrow, biceps framing your face. Then I want you to go down. Extend the arms long with the soft bend in the elbow. You'll feel those lats teres minor and major working here. Then let the weights hover right above the floor. Then I want you to pull it up. Find the forehead again. Tricep, lat pull over, tricep drop. So, what happens if your lower back starts to pop up? Is your weight too much? Think about it. If the weight isn't too much, it's right, it's what you need. Pick your feet up, readjust, lower the back, then lower, pull up. Bend at the elbow joint, drop those weights right above the forehead, fully extend, then drop the arms above the head. Triceps, back, triceps, back, triceps. At your own pace, promise me it's not a race. I want you to get that muscle feeling in. Feel your back contract to pull up. Triceps, bend at the elbow joint. Give me 2 more. That means back, tricep. 1 more, back, tricep. Pull it at the top. Then I want you to turn your arms to the back. That means all the way up at the top. And I want you to keep your right arm up in the air and just move the left arm. Give the weight to the left arm. Make sure it's not too much. And just pull it up. Up, back, up, back. So if you have 2 weights, now's a good time to isolate 1 to each arm. Palms still face each other. Stop right at that breastbone. Still extend overhead. Feel the shoulder blades drive back and down into the mat. Feel your back activate here. That arm overhead that's not moving, it should be working because it's stabilizing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch those arms up and back. Other arm is now up and holding that tension with the soft bend in the elbow. Palm is in. Weight is hovering right above the floor. The moving weight, stop it right at the breastbone. Then take it overhead. Promise me you're breathing deep, relaxing the jaw. 4, 3, 2, 1. Both arms together, pull them up. This time, the weight, if it's a double weight, single weight, it doesn't matter because put them really close together. I'm going to turn away from you so you can see my weights. I want you to get those arms up right over your forehead. And I want you to just bend back. And then I want you to think about pulling over, bending at the elbows, and pulling down to your belly button. So tricep dip, pull over, touch that floor, and then find the top. Elbow joint bends, dip it back, pull it over, extend up. Drop it back, bend, drop it, and pull. Extend up. Pull over. Tricep work here, so bend, dip it back. Just bend, pull over, up. Squeeze those elbows narrow. Remember, your race, your pace here. One more. Now, if you can, take your hands to face away from your face. Whatever weights you have, if it's 1 weight, you'll be right here. And all I want you to do is give me a tricep pullover. So overhead. Then bend your elbows. So now your angle is here. And pull over. Pull over. Pull over, bent elbow. Use the back of the arm to pull it back and down. Breathe. If you want more, you got it. Knees up. Every time you pull overhead, reach a leg. Pull them together. Extend one at a time. Lower back stays connected. Breathe. And don't take your water over. Probably good rule of thumb. Then extend, pull. Elbows narrow. Stay out of chicken wing zone. Breathe. One more. Promise me your extensions on your legs are even. If you did that, drop the feet. Then I need you to come to a kneeling position. So, single weight that's safe for the wrist, and you can work your biceps. I want you to promise me whatever weight you have won't cause tension in the shoulders that doesn't feel comfortable. And I also want you to think of it as being a challenge. So if you have like a 30-pound weight and it's causing you to bend at the wrist, think extension of the arm, wrist stays stable, strong, and in line with the rest of the arm the entire time. But give me your right foot out. Then I want you to kind of like rest on it because you're going to give me what we call that preacher curl. So I want you to really get into that bend over. Back knee is down and padded on your mat or soft surface. Then I need you to take those arms down. Full extension to protect that elbow tendon. And then preacher curl means narrow. So we have a hammer curl with the thumb into your shoulder. But now I want you to take this arm and curl it to your right shoulder. So let's go narrow, full extension, narrow. So we kneel to give you that support and to maybe help you with that sway in the lower back. So can you dial in your breath, that mind-body connection? Are you getting the full extension at the bottom, full range of motion at the top? Both count. Are you breathing? Because you have 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay kneeling, front foot out. Give me your goalpost. Belly button in tight. Arm to the side. Left arm up, overhead press. Right in front of the body. Promise me it's not drifting behind the head. Strong shoulders, strong belly, strong mind. You'll get there. If it's tough, it should be. If you had 4 more, what would they look like? Are you still? Flatten the front foot. One more, press it up and hold. Now, safely take it down. Extend the other foot. Rest down. Get that other shoulder down and back. Palm to knee. Remember, preacher curl. Curl to that opposite shoulder. So this time, your right arm curls to the left shoulder. Ready? Let's go. Neutral wrist. Promise me it doesn't bend in. And you extend that arm all the way at the bottom. Back knee. Is it padded? Are you protecting the joints? You have one set. Take care of them. You don't want to get them replaced. Up. Down. Control muscle, not momentum. Can you give me 4 more that counts? Elbow doesn't move. Tuck it into the ribs. 2, 1. Weight stays in that arm. Just center that leg a little bit more. Upright. Belly button in tight. Goalpost to the side. Press up overhead. A little bit in front of your head. Right in that peripheral vision. Let's go. Up. Find the goalpost. Up. Goalpost. Goalpost. If it's too much, what do? You drop your weight. You don't press as high. Maybe the elbow drops a little bit further. You don't stay in your full goalpost. You have 3, 2, 1. Drop that. Stay here. You need one weight, so it's that one medium weight. Unless you're a go-getter, you're gonna stack 2 or you're gonna pick a heavy weight. I'm gonna ask you for a plank. However, remember, when you plank, you have options. So if your plank means knees down, that's what it means. Knees down option is a simple knees down tabletop, row, fly, pass the weight to the other side, row, fly twice, pass it over back. If you're in your full plank, promise me your full plank is not this, okay, please, not this. I want you to get those hands stable, the feet in a wide base, belly button drawn in, contract the entire body. It might be tough, so if you need to drop your knees, come out of it, you do that. However, you always take care of your body. Do what you need to be successful. No shame if you need to drop to the knees for a few reps, but for me, find your method of madness. Plank full or modified, then wait. When you do your row and your fly, promise me you don't rotate to the hips. Ready? Let's go. Row, fly. Pass the weight, recenter, go again. Breathe through each one. You have a time, not a rep limit, so whether it's 2 or 20, I just want you to be working tough, feeling like you're breaking those barriers of comfort, knowing you can and you will. Row, fly wide. Row, fly wide. Pass it. One more time each side, crew, that's it. Drop your knees. Now, I want you to think, how's your heart rate feel? Is your core kind of on fire? Everything you've done so far has been stabilizing your core. So hit the deck with the back on the mat. Promise me shoulder blades can connect to the padded surface. Then head is still supported softly. If you want to wait, you can have it. I want you to hold it right in line with the chest up over your head. And then not in front of the teeth, but in front of your breastbone. Feet, step them as wide as the hips, plant your heels, pop your toes up. It'll make this tougher, and I know you love a challenge. So, ready? Press up, hold, hold. Could you press higher? Belly button in, pull it in. Now, what did we do with this weight? If we added it, what are we gonna do? Drop it to your thighs and drop. Now press up, drop to the thighs, up, drop to the thighs. Pop your toes if you haven't tried it. Make sure you squeeze your glutes. What if you're like, this weight isn't adding much? Well, for all the overachievers, here you go. Press up, drop it down, lower. Make it a count, 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 count. Every time you bridge with the hips, press higher. Squeeze your cheeks on the face and on the glutes a little tighter. Make it tough. Now, next time you press up, hold it. Can you go halfway down but not touch the floor? Down, up. Down, up. Find that bottom half and just touch it, then reach for the top. And if you want the weights, guess what? You touch, lift, touch, lift, touch, lift. Your hands should be on fire to the back of the leg. Let it burn. 4, 3. One more. Lower, up, hold up. Hold it. 4, 2, 1. Drop your hips. Let those weights go off to the side. Promise me you're breathing. And I want you to just move the hips side to side. Promise me you're in loose feeling. Can you still feel your toes? Yeah. The answer should be yes. Then I want you to go ahead and take your hands, flex the palms to the ceiling above you. Then let's cross over into that laying down figure 4. Bring that leg up and reach behind the hamstring if you want to deepen your stretch. Ankle circles if you need them. Switch your legs. Ankle circles. Then all I need you to do is take both legs up. Just reach. Flex and point your toes. Feel the back of those legs. Then ankle circles, both directions. Then roll up seated. And all I need you to do is get those legs in a position for that quadricep stretch. So one leg's back, chest is proud, shoulders are down and back. Press that back leg into that front heel. Shake the head out. Switch your sides. Press that hip through to me. Feel the front of the leg lengthen. Shake that head out. Then I want you to go ahead and just lengthen the legs in whatever comfortable seated position works best for you. Drop the chin into your chest just a little bit, then drop your ear to the right. Roll the chin along your chest. Drop it to the left. To the center, then sit up tall. Roll the shoulders twice for me. Thank you all very much for joining me today for 30 minutes of strength circuit. Total body training, total mind-body connection, connecting with how the muscles react to everything that you do. It all affects your daily living and how much we age, how much quicker and how much slower we can age our bodies and how our joints respond. Remember to rehydrate, stretch out any muscles that you feel may need a little extra love. Most importantly, everyone keep moving and stay well. I will see each and every one of you again real soon.